Welcome Juicebox Sports, presented by MarioSrealtor. I'm your host, Mario Sanchez, proud owner of the 13 times world champions, Green Bay Packers, and your Texas Realtor. There almost aren't any more words to describe what Martin Perez has done this year, both for him as a pitcher and for the Rangers as a whole. Perez is having a career season only close to being matched by his rookie year in 2013. During that campaign, he posted a 3.62 ERA over 124 and one-third innings, en route to a sixth-place finish in the American League Rookie of the Year award voting. This year, Perez ranks 4th in ERA and 2nd in WAR per Baseball Reference among all pitchers. His 165 ERA plus far surpasses his previous high of 114 from that 2013 season. The Rangers have done this before in recent seasons. They have turned older and possibly declining pitchers into all-stars. Mike Minor in 2019, Lin in 2020, and Kyle Gibson in 2021. Perez may be just the newest turnaround success story, but his value in Texas rotation has been so much more than that. I don't even want to think about where we will be without him. Honestly, Rangers manager Chris Woodward said, "Honestly, he's such a stabilizer for us anytime we need him. He comes out and gives us a quality start every time. It's something he's been doing all year. I think it's just the consistency and the dependability that we have every time he goes out. I can't even begin to think about not having him right now." And above all, come Sunday, Perez may very well secure his first All-Star Game appearance at 31 years old. There are a number of reasons for Perez's resurgence, including his increased command, which Woodward has compared to both playing MLB The Show and the film Matrix. An excellence with his changeup and off-speed pitches on the edges of the zone, while those around all important parts of his successful season. Perez thinks maturity is the biggest reason he has been able to thrive this season. It's been a topic of conversation since the Rangers signed the lefty to a one-year deal during the offseason. Texas originally signed Perez out of Venezuela in 2007. The left-hander was the club's top prospect in 2012, and he made it his MLB debut soon thereafter. His first stint with the Rangers was definitely by very high highs that sometimes spiral into lower lows. He will lose focus mid-game, let one run turn into 3 or 4 or 5, and ultimately fail to reach the potential the front office had for him, or that he had for himself. Now, 4 years removed from the initial run with the club, it's all finally coming together for Perez. I think it's just experience, he said. "I'm older, I have been in the league for a long time. Now I'm going to go out there and do my job. Every time you go out there, you're trying to have fun, but I'm always trying to get my work in. If you have fun, you're going to be good because you enjoy what you're doing. It's a game, but I'm also trying to do my best for my team and trying to get that win every time." If you ask, Woodward Perez All-Star campaign is inevitable. "I'm very, very biased," the skipper said. "I mean, anybody who looks at these numbers can obviously make a simple argument for him. He definitely deserves it." Now, a quick word from our sponsor. We're looking for a new home. Why not seek the counsel of a friend who happens to know about the housing market better than the back of his hand? Mario Sanchez can answer all your questions related to securing a mortgage and providing valuable information to your family. Mario knows the city better than anyone and can expertly consult you on the property values and homeowner secrets, and will take the pulse of your prospective community for you by highlighting neighborhoods activities and notable facts. Call Mario at 832-494-4475 or visit mariosanchez.kw.com to start looking for your new home. How's this weekend, by the way? Talking about Astros Farm. Astros pitching prospect Forrest Whitley ranked by MLB Pipeline as the Astros number 4 prospect. Made his first rehab start on Monday night at AAA Sugarland and gave up 5 hits, 2 walks, and 6 earned runs in 2 2/3 innings against El Paso. He threw 67 pitches, obviously a pretty rough one. Willie told the Houston Chronicle, could have limited the bases on balls, was having a little trouble finding the fastball, but I kind of know with this Tommy John surgery rehab process, not everything is going to be perfect. I thought I made good pitches, but in times I needed them the most, just kind of left them over the plate. Willie, number 17 overall pick in the 2017 draft, had Tommy John surgery in March of 2021. He returned to action on June 15 with a game at the Astros facility in Florida and made 2 starts at Single A Fayetteville before being moved to Sugarland. Things could not be great much better this season for the Astros ace Justin Verlander in his return from Tommy John surgery. As the season hits the midway point, Verlander is in the hunt for another AL Cy Young Award, going 10-3 with a 2.303 ERA and .83 WHIP through 15 starts. After throwing 6 innings combined in 2020 and 2021, is at a 97 1/3 innings this season, which is why the Astros have pushed his next starting assignment back a few days. Verlander, who has last pitched on June 29 against the Mets in New York, will make his start next Thursday series finale against the Royals. That's even days of rest. Verlander still feels fine, but he knows that the Astros could be poised for another deep playoff run, and he wants to put himself in the best position physically to pitch into October. Just trying to be smart, Verlander said, just trying to listen to doctors and everybody and takes as much as time I can and try not to push any things. I think at the beginning of the year, I told everybody who's part of the team I'm going to be honest with you guys, and they're going to be honest with me. And everybody thinks this is a time to not to try to push it. Verlander workload this year has been more than he anticipated, but for good reasons. He'd thrown at least 6 innings in all of 3 starts, and at least 7 innings 8 times. He ranks 8 in innings pitched in the AL, with fellow right-hander Jack Odorizzi coming off the injury list. He pitched Mondays against the Royals. The Astros have 6 starters and some wiggle room with Verlander. The 39-year-old prefers to pitch every 5th day, but he's managed to do it only 4 times this year because the team was being cautious with him earlier this season. The Astros also used a 6-man rotation for much of May during the 34-day stretch. With 1 off day, Verlander would like to return to pitching on a regular rest at some point. I plan on getting there, he said. I think I'll do it. There 3 times or 4 times in the first half. The only thing I haven't done is gone repetitive 5 days, which were considering before this break. But Odorizzi coming back, we all talk about it, and it made too much sense to not to do that. Verlander has not decided yet, though, if he will pitch on the July 19 All-Star Game in Los Angeles. If he's selected, which is almost certainly, Verlander has made 8 All-Star teams in his career, including 2 with the Astros, 2018 and 19. Thanks for listening to Juicebox Sports Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe to my podcast. Till next time.